A bunch of moves today, kind of remade the bench. Can you kind of walk through that?
Yeah, I think if you look back at the last couple days, Kike is out with an oblique. So had the scans, don't really have a timeline for when he's going to come back. Teo, we lose to a left hamstring. Had the scans, so it turned out to be a grade 1 hamstring strain, which is a positive. So just imagine that it would be a little bit shortened than originally thought. Still don't really have a timeline for Teo. And then we also sent down Haesung Kim. We optioned him just to kind of get Haesung back on track to get some regular at-bats. We're going to give Alex Freeland a little bit more runway at second base. And then we also brought Ryan Ward back to play some outfield. So he's having a really nice year down in AAA. So he'll get a start this weekend, probably Sunday. And then we also signed back, reclaimed Santiago Espinal. So he cleared waivers. So Espy is back with us, and he'll be in the lineup tomorrow.
What is the playing time playing in left field now?
I think for me, it's not just a complete platoon. And so I see Ryan Ward taking some at-bats versus right. I see Alex Call taking at-bats versus left. But today, where Wheeler is just a really good pitcher, I want Alex to be in there and just feel that Alex can kind of manage him and take some good at-bats.
What are some of the things you've seen with Haesung the last couple of weeks that maybe warranted sort of getting reset down?
I think his swing has changed. I think he's losing his legs a little bit. I think that it's coming around the ball a little bit. There's a lot more swing and miss than there was early. I think he is just playing a little bit with my eyes, a little bit more tentative and not as free and easy as he was, in some parts of last year and early on. So I think that just kind of getting him back to playing every day, a little bit less of a hot box, he'll perform back to where he can and will. And so that's kind of what we're hoping for.
Given how much he offers defensively, speed, and so on, is it disappointing he hasn't made more progress offensively?
Yeah, I wouldn't say disappointing. I'm more, I mean, and that's a little bit what I talked to him about, where I think he should be able to bunt and be more dynamic. And unfortunately, it just hasn't happened right now. But the thought is that it'll happen with some more playing time. But yeah, because him on the roster adds a different dynamic to our club.
You were so complimentary of Santiago Espinal. It's a tough decision to let him go in the first place. But when you're looking at how your roster is currently constructed, how is his role as the 26th man helpful for Alex Freeland to go out there and play every day?
Well, I think that, Alex is much better batting left-handed than facing lefties and batting right-handed. So I think that having Espy, trusting him to play third, to play second, to kick out to the outfield if need be, but also take that at bat against a lefty. And, Max is still just coming back from his wrist hit by pitch. So to have Espy on the roster that can kind of hang in there versus a tough lefty, I feel good about.
With Kike injured now too, is it good to have someone who kind of fills some of the qualities that he brought to the bench right-handed?
Yeah, it does. And I think that, with a star-studded team, you also have to have guys that know their roles. And Espy is a guy that is good on the team, understands his value. He's ready when called upon. And I trust him defensively, and I just like him versus left-handed pitching. So I think that just having him back, it's pretty seamless too, because we lost him for a couple of days, and it's not like no time has passed. So it's good to have him back.
How comfortable do you feel about Ward defensively and left?
I feel good. He's not going to be an 80 defender out there, but I feel like, he's played enough out there over the last few years that he can hold it down, and he'll be fine out there.
How did Dreyer come out of his live today?
Good. I got to put eyes on Jack. I think he threw right around 20, 25 pitches. It came out good. Used his whole pitch mix. Got a couple grounders, strikeout. So Not sure what the next step is, but I do know that on that 16th day, he's hoping, which is coming up soon, he's hoping to be active. So we should be in a good spot.
So is the thought that he probably won't need a rehab?
Yeah, I don't think he will. Correct.